Hello and welcome back to Gaming with Mim. Today we're playing another episode of ReZero. Oh, we left on a cliffhanger last episode, so let's see what happens next.
俺が割れようが砕けようが知ったことか。もうこいつの核がひび割れてんだ。消えないためには注ぎ続けるしかねえ。
Yeah, so Pooka got hit by a blast from Rem and Krish, and now Wolf is trying to heal her, sort of. Okay, I don't care if I end up breaking. Her core is already cracked. I have to keep feeding her mana to keep her from disappearing.
だったらやってやるよ。この世の全部が枯れ果てたとしても、その瞬間までは俺がこいつを生かす。
And that's what I'll do. I don't care if I end up draining the whole world. I'll keep her alive until the very last moment. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Pooka.
目覚めろ。もう一度戦え。火の大精霊、プーカ。
Now, awaken and fight once more, great spirit of fire, Pooka.
俺の魂ごと俺たちの敵を焼き尽くせ。
Incinerate my soul along with our enemies. No, don't do that. Pooka, don't. Oh no! What is that? That is not what the cute little Pooka we've grown to love looks like. Oh no, Pooka is like mad and looks like a rat and just, oh boy, it can't be. Oh my gosh.
行くぞプーカ。俺たちの敵を滅する。
Let's do this, Pooka. We'll destroy the enemy. Oh my gosh, evil to the end, huh, Wolf?
王都の南だ。逃げる敵を追え。そこにメルティがいる。
You would think that like seeing them would jump in at
魔
some
眼を
point.
取り戻せ。
To the south of the royal capital, pursue the fleeting enemies. Melty must be there, and we need to get her and her evil eye back. Oh, did you hear
火
that?
らしき王と肉らしき王国民。お前らの全部を俺たちへよこせ。
That accursed royal capital, those detestable citizens, give us everything. Oh no, don't do it, Pooka. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, this is bad. He's after Melted Priestess. Oh, that sound is terrible. Let's go, Miss Krish. Rem.
レムの大切な人もクレシ様の一の騎士もどちらも彼らの向かう先にいます。
The person I care about, as well as your first knight, are all in Wolf's path.
何としても追いつかなくては。そして力にならないと。
We must catch up and help stop him at all costs. Krish closes her eyes upon hearing Rem's strong yet sorrowful plea. Her amber eyes then open once more, and she deeply nods.
ああ、無論そうしなくては。幸い、奴の魔眼の効果が広がったおかげで、私たちそれぞれの負担は減った。
Naturally, that is what we must do. Fortunately for us, the effect of his evil eye has lessened due to him expanding its range of effect.
これならば追いつくこともできよう。しかし、
Now we should be able to catch up to him. However, Krish turns to see that the land dragon that had been pulling the carriage is now unconscious. It had been robbed of its mana like Krish and Rem, leaving it unable to run in the state.
だからといって走って追いつける相手ではない。
We won't be able to catch them on foot.
何か手を打たないと。
We must do something.
それやったらジョーちゃんら ワイらと一緒に相乗りしてったらどうや？
Then would you ladies like a ride? Is that Will?
その声は
That voice?
K たちか。
It's you. Is it Wilhelm? A few minutes had passed since Tiga entered the dragon carriage for Melty's surgery. If all went well, we were planning on stopping the dragon carriage, regrouping with the others, and hoping for a successful operation. But things didn't pan out that way.
エミリアタン、あれって俺の目の錯覚かな。
Millie, am I seeing things?
だったら俺が病院行くだけでいいんだけど。
If I am, then I just need to go to the hospital.
違うと思う。私にもちゃんとしっかり見えてるから。
No, I don't think you are because I can see it too.
だよね。
But so... What is it? I let out a dry laugh as Amelia confirms my suspicions. Does he see the giant, evil pooka? I couldn't help it because I never imagined who we'd be facing in a hulking thing like that.
あれの狙いは俺たちだよな。
That thing. It's probably after us, right?
ええ、絶対そう。ウォルフのそばにいた精霊の子。
Yes, I'm sure of it. It's the little spirit that was next to Wolf.
あれがプーカだってのか。
That's Pooka?
だって顔が同じでしょ。一目見たらわかるじゃない。
She has the same face, can't you tell? That was not the same face that we saw. Not at all.
ごめん、俺そこまで精霊見慣れてないから。
I haven't seen very many spirits, mind you. I have no reason to doubt Amelia. What does it say? And there's no way a giant, completely unrelated spirit would suddenly appear here. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's Pooka. She must have grown in size somehow and is now coming after us with a ferocious look in her eyes. If we don't do something...
周囲に炎がばらまかれる。それにウォルフの野郎がやたらめったに周りからマナを吸い上げてやがるな。
She'll set everything on fire, and Wolf seems to be absorbing mana everywhere he's going. Thanks to Felt, Anastasia, and Roswell's efforts, Melty's evil eye is under control for now. But that equilibrium will be easily broken with Wolf and Pooka's wild rampage. And we can't stop the dragon carriage because we can't afford to pause the surgery in the middle of the operation. That leaves only one option.
エミリアタン、街の外に出よう。あいつらをオートの中にはいさせられない。
Millie, let's leave the city. We can't let them stay inside the royal capital. That's actually a really good idea.
ええ、そうね。このままじゃ街が燃やされちゃう。そうなる前に外に連れ出しましょう。
You're right. At this rate, they'll burn down the whole city. Let's take them outside before that happens.
それじゃ目指すのは。
Then our destination should be...
ああ、目印は分かりやすく。屋敷からオートに行く途中にあったやたらとでかくて目立つ木の方向。
Let's head for that easy to spot landmark that we saw on the way from the manor to the royal capital. What's the easy to spot landmark?
フリューゲルの大樹。
Oh, the Flugel's tree. At least she knew what he was talking about. Oh my gosh, that doesn't look anything like Pooka. That's terrifying. The only thing that possibly looks like Pooka is the tail, but that's it. That's not the same face. I don't know what she's talking about. Riding atop the burning spirit, Wolf catches sight of the dragon carriage, fleeing at full speed.
オートから出るつもりか。また最善策を選んできやがる。
Are they leaving the royal capital? Another optimal decision. Despite his silent curses, he felt like applauding their exemplary tactics at the same time. This was the first time in his life that he had to fight so desperately. But just as much as the irritation and anger he felt, there was an equal sense of respect for the valiant effort put up by his opponents.
お前たちのおかげで、俺も自分の限界を見誤らずに済んだ。
Thanks to you, I was able to ascertain my own limits.
感謝して。
I thank you for that. Now die. That's weird. No matter how good they were at choosing their optimal solution, he could simply burn them all down with overwhelming firepower. Tactics are useless in the face of power. Wolf knows that better than anyone. Though, to be precise, this came from Salem's memory, rather than Wolf's. Memories of being trampled on and stolen from. A sight from hell where the strong abused the weak. He was born, or rather, came into existence because of that hell.
地獄こそが俺の故郷。赤々と燃える我が故郷。
I came straight from hell, burned just as brightly. This is terrible. Salem, come through. Come on, stop this nonsense.
手当たり次第に吸い尽くしてお前らにも同じ光景を見せてやる。
Like, I think, are they just fighting for the sake of fighting at this point? Like, do they not see, like, what's, like, the end goal here? Like, they should be on the same page. Come on, guys. Come too. Don't do this. Like, still trying to talk reason into these two. I will absorb everything and show you what it's like. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how loud that was? Oh yeah, Ram's like, oh, this is bad. Ram comments while looking out the window. Antigua looks up while still holding on to Mill's hand. The surgery is still ongoing. While covered in sweat, Ferris continues this unfamiliar operation. Julius assists his friend, and they continue on with the delicate impromptu procedure. Then Ram!
どうやら牛舎が王都を出るわ。街中にとどまれば被害が大きい。外の二人にしては賢明な判断ね。
It appears the dragon carriage is leaving the royal capital. If we remained in the city, it would result in unspeakable damage. Those two made a wise decision.
街の外に何か状況に変化があったのか？
Leaving the city? Did something happen?
ええ、そうね。その位置からは見えないでしょうけど、向こうの精霊も本気になったようよ。
Oh yes, you cannot see it from here, but that spirit is not holding back any longer. Upon hearing the word spirit, Tiga's eyes open wide. The spirit pooka?
私も精霊術師の端くれだ。聞いていた精霊は十分に大精霊級と呼べる存在だったと思える。
I'm a spiritual art user myself, though not much of one. But I can tell that that spirit from earlier has evolved to become a true great spirit.
一体どういう経緯でその精霊はウォルフと協力関係に？
How did that spirit come to cooperate with Wolf?
経緯はさくらと同じさ。さくらが従ってるお母様ってやつがサルムのお目付け役にプーカを置いたんだ。
It's the same as Sakura. This mother that Sakura serves ordered Pooka to keep an eye on Salem. Huh, interesting.
以来、プーカはずっと俺たちといる。もっとも、さくらと比べたら精霊のプーカの方がずっと話せたけど。
Pooka's been with us ever since. Compared to Sakura, she's much better company.
それでも、俺にはプーカの本音が、あいつの本心は分からなかった。
Even so, I could never figure out what Pooka was really thinking.
優しく思いやりがあるように見える。でも、あいつはあくまでウォルフに、さくらの言いなりになるやつに味方した。
She appears to be kind and considerate, but she purposefully sided with Wolf, someone who let Sakura tell them what to do.
だから、
So,
そもそもだけど、
well, in the first place, Ferris interrupts, even while maintaining focus on the surgery.
ウォルフって何なの？本名はサルムで、メルティちゃん様のお兄ちゃんなんでしょ？
What is Wolf? His real name is Salem, and he's Miss Melty's big brother, right?
それがどうしてメルティちゃん様が助かる邪魔するわけ？
Then why would he go against Miss Melty, right? I know, that's what
ウ
I'm
ォルフ
wondering
の
too.
ことは俺にもわからない。ただ、あれがサルムの演技じゃないことは実際に接してみたら誰でもわかる。
I don't know anything about Wolf, but anyone can tell that it's not just Salem putting on an act.
サルムとあいつとじゃ あまりに人間性が違いすぎてる。本当に別人なんだよ。
Salem and Wolf are too different. They're really different people. A deafening silence overcomes the carriage after Tiga's explanation.
心の中に二人の人間が同居する。そんなことも実際にあると聞くわ。
So there are two people inside of him. I've heard such things can happen.
心に二人の人間が？
That there's two people in one?
人の体、器というものは見た目以上に複雑で奥深いものよ。だからそんな返事も平気で起こる。
The vessel of human body is much more complex and deep than it appears. So this sort of unusual circumstance is possible.
だとしたら多分それなんだろう。
Then, if that's the case, I
サルム
think...
は俺と同じでメルの味方だ。だけどウォルフはわからない。
Salem is on Mel's side like me, but I don't know about Wolf.
あいつはあいつなりに何かと戦っているのかもしれない。
He could be fighting his own battle,
だ
but...
が
But what?
あいつとは話せないでここまで来た。そして
We've come this far without ever exchanging words. That's it.
そうか。
I see. There's sorrow in Tiga's eyes as he speaks. No one has the heart to question him further. The smell of blood grows stronger in the carriage. Melty's breath becomes more shallow and drawn out. Oh no, they need to hurry up. How's the surgery going? Is it going well? Or perhaps something unusual is happening? No one is talking about that. No one knows for sure what will happen. Everyone shares the same desire to save her. So... Oh no. What was that?
今の音は
That sound.
何かが勇者をかすめた。
Did something just hit us?
今が大事なとこだからこれ以上揺らしたり邪魔しないで。
Oh, we're in the middle of something important here. Cut out the shaking. The healing magic activates to reduce blood loss while Ferris continues the surgery. While looking to the
ま
side.
ずいわね。
This is bad. I know. Ria whispers softly. I'm so nervous. Oh gosh. Okay. The sky begins to turn red, but it's not from the fire spirit's flames scorching everything in sight. What is it from then? The sun is setting. Oh. Casting a hellish red glow on the world itself. We continue forward in the dragon carriage, surrounded by the all-encompassing red light.
オートからは出た。もう何時間も走りっぱなしだ。
We've left the royal capital. We've been running for hours.
私たちはともかく竜舎の中のみんなとチリュウが心配。
I'm more worried about the Leon Dragon and everyone we have in the carriage. Amelia's right to be concerned. Surgery that lasts for hours can be incredibly draining. Especially considering that for Ferris and the others, this is their first time performing surgery without healing magic. The mental toll on them must be astronomical. On top of all that, this has to be done while being pursued by the enemy. I feel sorry for putting Ferris up to this. Speaking of being sorry, I feel the same way for our Leon Dragon, Patrici.
パトラッシュ、何時間も進まねえ。けどお前が頼りだ。お前のおかげでオートの被害は減らせたはず。
Sorry for making you run for hours, Patrici, but you're our only hope. Thanks to you, we reduced the damage to the royal capital.
俺たちも全力で抗うつもりだ。だからお前も最後まで一緒にやってくれ。
We'll fight the best we can. Please hold up with us until the end. Oh, what a good little Patrici. He's a tough one, isn't he? Ah, that's the best Leon Dragon around. Maybe my voice reached Patrici because Patrici gives a reassuring cry as if in response to my plea. He heard you. He knows Subaru. We're on the same page, but still.
このままずっとは逃げられない。
We can't keep running forever. It's true. You guys are gonna have to put up a stance, I think.
エミリアタン。
Really?
スバルも同じ考えでしょ。このまま逃げてても追いつかれちゃう。そうなってからじゃ遅いのよ。
I'm sure you're thinking the same thing, Subaru. Even if we keep running, he'll catch up to us. It'll be too late then. Amelia's decision making is Amelia's decision making is bold. If we delay now, we'll just end up losing. However,
戦えるのがエミリアタンしかいない。後ろから引っ張ってくるのは無理だし、俺は賑やかしが精一杯。
Amelia is the only one who can fight. I can't bring in reinforcements. The most I can do is give moral support. I could pat myself on the back for contributing to this plan, but that's all I did. Oh, Subaru. It was a big effort. It was good. Okay. In the end, whenever we're in serious danger, I'm completely powerless. Maybe I should return by death. Now that I know we'll end up cornered like this, I could go back and prepare better. The thought crosses my mind, but
スバル、こっちを見て。
Subaru, look.
エミリアタン、何を
Millie, what are you? Oh. Suddenly, Amelia's hands grab my face from both sides. She presses against my cheeks, and I let out a weird sound.
エミリアさん
変な顔して自分を追い込んだりしないで。大丈夫。安心して。
Don't make that face. You can't blame yourself. Don't worry. It'll be all right.
ここまでスバルが頑張ってくれた分、今度は私が頑張ってみせる。
The music has changed. You've worked so hard. Now it's my turn.
このぐらい。お茶の子さいさいよ。
This will be easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay, if you say so. Subaru.
茶の子さいさいって興味聞かねえな。
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a long time. Subaru, really? That's the one thing you could think to say in this moment? Subaru.
いや、悪い悪い。エミリアタンすげえ。
Subaru. Ah, sorry, Millie. You're amazing. I seriously think that she doesn't just think about defeat the moment things start to go south. But it makes sense considering there's no second chance for Amelia or anyone else. In my arrogance, I had forgotten that fact and had been too eager to sacrifice my life. How foolish I was.
いつだって誰だってそうだ。命ある限り精一杯あがくしかない。
That's how it's always been for everybody. We all fight and struggle as long as we live. In that moment...
スバルくん、エミリア様。
Subaru, Miss Amelia, is that Rem?
今の声。
That voice.
追いついてくれたか。
You caught up.
はい。スバルくんのレム、遅ればせながら到着しました。
Yes, we may be a bit late, but Subaru's Rem has
か
arrived.
ろうじてだがな。
Looks like we got here just
助か
in
ったぞ
time.
リカード・ウェルキン。
Thank you, Ricardo Walken. Who's Ricardo Walken?
礼ならワイヤのうてお嬢に言ったってくれや。その方が喜ぶわ。
Ah, if you want to thank someone, thank the mistress for me. She'll love it. Who? Wait, I don't remember. I've seen him before, but I don't remember who he is. I get that his name is Ricardo, but I don't remember, like,
な
who
ん
he
せ
is in the
鉄の牙
story.
の視力連れてジョーちゃんたちに合流しろなんて指示したんはワイヤなくてお嬢なんやからな。
She ordered the main forces of the Iron Fang to join you guys. Oh, he's part of the Iron Fang.
全部みんなお嬢のおかげ。
Nice! Woohoo! That's right. It's all thanks to my lady.
お姉ちゃん、
Oh, all
あんま
right.
り魚車台で跳ねると危ないよ。
Excess is dangerous if you keep jumping around on the coachman's seat.
平太郎は臆病。そんなんだとでっかくなれないやつ。団長を見習って。はい。
Hetero. You're such a scaredy cat. You'll never grow up to be a big and strong. Watch and learn.
お姉ちゃん。
Big sis.
リカード、それにミミたちまでレムとクルシさんを拾ってくれたのか。
Yay! Ricardo and Mimi too. You picked up Rem and Krish for us.
アナスタシアさん、すごい。スバル、これなら。
Anastasia is amazing, Subaru. We can do it.
あ
Yeah, we definitely have reinforcements now, huh?
あ、エミリアタンと鉄の牙、それにレムとクルシさんか。
Millie and the Iron Fang. Now Rem and Krish too. The situation that seemed so hopeless is now turning around. I grip my fists tightly with hope.
これなら戦える。
Now we can fight! Once Melty's surgery ends, the people in the back should be able to join too. Oh, I think they need a break after all that surgery.
エミリアタン、やろう。目標は手術が終わるまでの時間稼ぎ。
Millie, let's do this. The objective is to buy time for the surgery to finish.
そうね。スバルはその顔の方がいいと思う。
Right. The look you have on your face now suits you much better, Super.
嬉しいこと言ってくれちゃって。
Ha! You're making me blush. Oh my
いいか
goodness.
みんな、よく聞いてくれ。これから戦いは最終段階へ入る。
Listen up, everyone. We're entering the final phase of the battle.
俺たちの目的は時間稼ぎだ。最後の最後まで手術が終わる時間を稼ぐ。
Okay, I was just about to ask about how Wilhelm is doing with Sakura. I hope everything is going well and he handles her efficiently. Our objective is to stall them. We have to buy time until the surgery is finished.
今ここで一緒に戦ってくれるみんな、オートで俺たちの手の届かないところを埋めてくれてるみんな。
To everyone who's fighting alongside us, and to those at the royal capital who are fighting where we can't.
誰か一人が欠けてたとしてもここまではたどり着けなかったと思う。本当にみんなありがとう。
This wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for every one of you. Thank you all. Does he think they can hear him? Like, isn't he like far out of town?
まだ礼を言うには早いよな。くっそ、分かってんだよ。だけど言いたくて仕方ねえんだ。
I know it's still too early to say thanks. I know that better than anyone, but I just had to say it. Oh, okay. He just answered me. That was
いろいろ
funny.
全部片付いたらさ、きっと応戦が始まって俺たちはまたちゃんと敵同士になるんだろうけど。
Once we take care of everything, the royal selection will finally begin. Then we'll be back to being enemies. Priscilla's not helping at all in this fight. She's just waiting it out.
その時はその時で仲良く正々堂々とやり合おうぜ。だからさ、
We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. We'll fight it out fair and square.
さあクライマックスバトルだ。
Now let's start the final battle. Do you think it'll be hard for them to like compete against each other now that they've worked so hard together to like save everything? I don't know. It seems like, they're more on an even playing field, I guess, to start from. What is your choice?
よーし突撃。あのでっかいのは耳がやっつけるよ。
Alright, charge! The big one is mine! Oh, Mimi, you're going after Pooka?
お姉
That's
ちゃん、
crazy!
突撃はまだ早いよ。まずはちゃんと作戦を立てないと。
Don't just go charging in yet. We need a plan.
平太郎分かってない。こういうのは勢いが大事だから突撃。
You don't get it, Hetero. These things are all about momentum. So let's charge! Wow, they're like totally different personalities, aren't they?
待つのだミミ。確かに勢いも大切だが、多くのもので戦う以上、必要最低限のことは決めておく必要がある。
Not so fast, Mimi. Momentum is indeed important, but when coordinating with a group, we must agree on some key points before making any moves.
せやな。一緒に戦うのが初めてのメンツもおるし、突撃の前に話し合っておくことは必要やな。
That's true. Some of us are fighting together for the first time, so we need to hash it out before charging in.
分かった。耳は突撃我慢する。でも長い話し合いはダメ。話し合いは最小限。
Okay, then Mimi will wait for now, but don't talk too long. Keep it short. Yeah, you need to tell them that. That's a good reminder for them. They like to
そもそも長
ramble.
々と話し合いができるような状態ではない。手短に済ませよう。
Very well. We lack the time for such idle conversation anyway. Let's keep this brief.
夏木スバル、戦いに入る前にまず確認しておかなければいけないことがある。
Subaru Natsuki, There are several things I must confirm before we engage in battle.
確認しておくこと
Like what?
そうだ。実際に我々はどれくらいの時間を稼げばいい？
To begin with, how long do you require we need to stall for you?
その目安を知らぬまま戦いを始めるべきではない。
We should know at least that much before beginning combat.
確かにその通りや。稼がなあかん時間によって戦い方も変わるやろうし、目安は必要やな。
That's true. It's important to know the amount of time we need to buy before we fight. Okay, repeating each other, not necessary.
ああ、確かにそうだな。俺たちの目的はウォルフやプーカの息の根を止めることじゃねえ。
Yeah, good point. Our goal here isn't to kill Wolf or Pooka.
あくまでメルティちゃんの手術が終わるまでの時間稼ぎだ。
It's strictly to buy time for Melty's operation. I mean, you can incapacitate them. I think that would probably be okay.
そうすりゃいろいろ解決するはずなんだ。ウォルフのことはよくわかんねえけど、サルムは話せるやつだし。
As long as we accomplish that, a lot of our problems will be solved. I can't say for Wolf, but I'm sure we can talk things out with Salem.
それにプーカだって。
And Pooka too.
確かに迷子の子のご両親探しをご一緒した時はとても悪い方々には思えませんでした。
They appeared to be kind-hearted when they helped that lost child reunite with their parents.
悪玉はサクラとその背後にいるお母様だ。
A real enemy is Sakura and her mother backing her.
ウォルフがサルムである以上、やっぱり殺しちまうなんてことは避けたい。
Since Wolf is actually Salem, I want to avoid killing him if possible.
そのような悠長なことを言っていられるような状況ではない可能性が高いが、
We may not have the luxury of avoiding it, but
具体的にどの程度の時間が必要かはフェリスたちに確認しておくべきだろう。
we should confirm with Ferris and the others how much time they shall need.
そうだな、クルシュさん。作戦を立てるにしても、その目安がわからなきゃ立てようがねえ気がするよ。
You're right, Krish. We can't really make plans without a standard to base them on.
すまないフェリス。ちょっと話し合いに参加してもらってもいいか？
Sorry, Ferris, but would you mind giving us your input? What's wrong, Subaru? As the door opens, the stench of blood leaks out from the dragon carriage. Ferris and the others are working on the operation solemnly. Even Ram looks tense as she provides support. Right now, they're working to open Melty's throat, cutting out the part blocking her esophagus. I may not know much about medical science, but even I know having a functioning throat is vital. One mistake could end up costing Melty her life. Not to mention this is Ferris's first time performing surgery. Despite the divine protection of Windbreak, Ferris must be exhausted from the long carriage ride. The same also goes for Julius and Ram, who are supporting the effort. I expected this, but still I can't find the words to speak as the scene unfolds before me.
スバルくんごめん、今手が離せない。
Sorry, Subaru, I'm busy right now.
ああ、悪かった。
Right, sorry. Just as I'm about to close the door...
夏木スバル、相手がどのような状態にあるにせよ、聞かねばならぬことはある。
Subaru Natsuki, regardless of the situation at hand, some questions must be asked.
その情報を聞かねば我々は動けない。結果的に事態を悪化させるだけだ。それは優しさではない。
We cannot act without this information. It would only end the situation growing worse. Do not mistake this for kindness. Again, they're using a lot of words that don't need to be used. Just ask the question and move on.
フェリスの代わりに私が答えることもできる。必要なことなら何なりと聞いてくれ。
I can answer for Ferris. Is there something you need to know? Please ask me.
そうよバルス。ズケズケと土足で踏み込んでくるのがバルスのいいところじゃない。
That is correct, Bruce. Your complete disregard for propriety is one of your few good qualities.
遠慮なんて似合わないわ。
Modesty doesn't suit you.
ラム。
Ram?
ごめんなさいバルス。前言を訂正させてもらうわ。
Apologies, Bruce. I take that back.
いいところという表現は間違ってたわ。あと遠慮を覚えることも必要
it's
よ。
real. I do not actually consider it to be a good quality, and you really should learn to be modest. Okay, again, not important information right now.
この訂正いる？俺ちょっと感動してんのに。
Oh, did you really need to take it back? I was actually feeling a bit moved just though.
ってまあいいや。姉様のおかげでいつもの自分を取り戻せたよ。
Anyways, thanks to you, I think I'm back to my usual self.
手術なんて生で見るの初めてで、ちょっと気遅れしちまったみたいだ。
This is my first time seeing a live surgery, so I feel a little anxious.
その気持ちはわかるよ、スバル。俺もあの力がなけりゃ冷静ではいられなかったと思う。
How much longer do you guys need? That's all you have to ask. I understand how you feel, Subaru. I doubt I would keep calm if it weren't for my ability.
ね、スバルキュン。フェリちゃん、ちょっと余裕がなかったかも。
Oh my gosh, this drives me crazy, guys. I'm sorry, Subaru. Fair is a bit tense with you
でもユ
earlier.
リウスなら大概のことは答えられると思うし、お願いしていいかにゃ。
Julia should be able to answer most of it. Would you mind handling this for me?
話し合いには私が参加させてもらおう。フェリスは手術に集中してくれ。
I will handle the questions. You focus on the surgery, Ferris.
それでスバル、要件は何かな？
What would you like to know, Subaru?
手術の進捗を共有してほしい。あとどれぐらいで終わりそうかも含めてな。
Finally! How long has it been since we asked? Okay, I want to know the progress of the operation, including how much longer you think it'll take.
正直なところ、手術には苦戦している。開始してから4時間余り経過したが、完了にはまだ1時間ほどかかるかもしれない。
To be honest, the surgery has been a struggle. It's been about 4 hours since we started, but it could take another hour before we finished. Good, we got the answer. An hour. You need to... Wow, that's a long time that you guys need to, like, hold off Pooka and, Wolf. An hour. Phew.
1時間か。
Hour. Yeah, that's a long time. Surgeries take time. Complicated ones could easily take 10 or more. Considering that, the fact that Ferris's first operation could only take 5 hours is incredible. Still. Turning point. Evil Eye Tribe. Friendly, whatever. As quickly as possible. Okay, I'm pushing wood. Prioritize stabilizing condition. Okay.
よく考えねえと。
Yeah, we want to prioritize stabilizing her condition. What do I want to do?
まあでも手術ってのは時間がかかるもんだ。あと1時間なら順調なんじゃねえかって気がするよ。
Well, surgeries tend to take a while. If we're looking at another hour or so, I think we've got a good shot.
あいつらを1時間足止めするのはかなり骨が折れそうだけどな。
It's gonna be tough holding them off for a whole hour, though. Strike them down fast, Subaru! Don't take a whole hour. I mean, that's an option, right?
すまない。
I'm sorry.
ど
Don't
う
be
して
sorry,
謝るん
Julius.
や？あいつらを1時間足止めすればいいだけの話やろ。
No need to apologize. An hour is nothing. Oh, there you go, Ricardo. Thank you.
ミミ超頑張る。
Julius was like, wait, who are these people and where did they come from? Don't worry, Mimi's got
こ
it.
ちらはこちらで最善を尽くしますので、ユリウスさんたちも頑張ってください。
We'll do what we can, so the rest of you can focus on your work. Oh, but wait, isn't Julius part of their group, so he knows who they are? Okay, never mind. He's probably like, yeah, my team's here.
お前ら
As
ア
opposed
ナ
to
スタシ
Mayor
アさんの陣
earlier.
営はなかなかいい人間関係が築けてるみてえだな。
You guys, looks like Anastasia has good timing going on in her
とい
camp.
うことでユリウス、やっぱメルティちゃんの手術成功が一番大事だ。俺たちは持ちこたえてみせるよ。
Right, Julius? Melty's surgery is number one priority. We'll hold them off.
きっと多分おそらく
Probably. Well, maybe.
ちょっとちょっと、どうして最後弱気になるかにゃ。
Yeah, hold up. Why do you sound so
クル
uncertain?
シュ様がいるんだから大丈夫に決まってるでしょ。
Of course you'll be fine with Miss Krish at your
あ
side.
あ、フェリス。あの者たちをこの竜舎に近づけぬと誓おう。安心して手術に集中してくれ。
That's right, Ferris. I vow to keep this dragon carriage safe. Focus upon the surgery without worry.
クルシュさんの陣営は陣営でいい関係が。
Krish's team is amazing too.
どったのエミリアタン。なんかいいことでもあった？
Why do you look so happy, Millie?
ううん。でもなんだかすごく不思議だなって思って。
Oh, it's nothing. I just thought it was
本
strange.
当だったらここにいるみんなとは王戦で頑張り合ってるはずでしょ。
We're all supposed to be competing against each other for the throne, right?
それなのにこうやってみんなで力を合わせるのって すごく不思議ですごく素
But we're
敵。
here, working together. It's so strange, but so wonderful too.
今だったらどんなことだってちょちょいのちょいって感じがするもの。
I feel like we can accomplish anything, easy peasy.
ちょちょいのちょいって興味聞かねえな。
Subaru, she said it like 3 times today. Stop saying that you don't hear it very often.
まあでもエミリアタンが言いたいことはなんとなくわからなくもねえけど。
But I get what you mean. All things considered, everyone here is a good person and they're all
い
amazing.
や、ここにいる奴らだけじゃねえか。
No, not just those here. We were able to find a way to help Melty and the others, thanks to Anastasia, Felt, and Priscilla too. Priscilla might be a bit questionable, but perhaps the priestess were chosen because they each had qualities that made them fit to be a ruler.
味方としてはめちゃくちゃ心強いけど、応戦でやり合うかと思うと複雑な気持ちになるな。
It's reassuring to know that they have our backs, but I'm going to feel confident. I'm going to feel conflicted facing off against them in the royal selection. Yeah, that's funny. I was just talking about that.
今は味方だからとっても心強いわね。
But they're on our side now. It's like having an army at your back.
さすがエミリアタン、そのポジティブシンキング見習わせていただきます。
He said positive thinking. Millie, you're amazing. I'm gonna strive to be a positive thinker like you. Let's all strive to be positive thinkers like Millie.
もうスバル、またわけがわからないこと言って。どうせ私のことバカにしてるんでしょ。
Oh, Subaru. There you go being silly again. You're making fun of me, aren't
い
you?
やいや、そうじゃなくてマジで見習おうって思ったんだよ。
No, not at all. I really do want to take a page from your book.
確かに今はものすげえ心強い味方だ。
You're right. They're incredible allies to have at our side right now. All this talking, it's been like about an hour. I think it's about time for the fight to be finished.
そしてこの状況をどうにかしない限り未来の心配をしても仕方がねえ。
Besides, there's no point in worrying about the future until we get through this.
とにかくフェリス、こっちは何とかするから手術に集中してくれ。
Anyway, Ferris, we've got this handled, so stay focused on the operation. 言われなくてもそうするから、むやみに話しかけないでくれる？手術の邪魔だよ。
I'm already working on it, so stop distracting me.
悪かった。ちょっとテンションが上がって無駄に話しかけちまったよ。
Sorry, got a little excited.
さて、だいたい稼がないとならねえ時間の目安は分かった。
Alright, we know how much time we need to buy now.
あとは具体的にどうあいつらを足止めしてその時間を稼ぐかを話し合わねえとな。
Now we need to discuss exactly how we're gonna slow them down to do that.
夏木スバル、具体的な足止め方法を検討する前に K に尋ねておきたい。
I must speak to you before we consider the details of our plan.
我々にはやらねばならぬことが2つある。そのことに気づいているか？
There are 2 things for us to address. Have you noticed?
やるべきことが2つ。あいつらを足止めする以外にもう1つあるってことか。
2 things? You mean there's something else besides stopping those guys?
そうだ。プーカが放つ炎は強力だ。消化しないまま放置はできまい。
That's right, Pooka's fire is tremendously powerful. We cannot face it without some means of extinguishing it. And then you also have to worry about Wolf's mana drain too, right?
確かに。
Oh, you're right. The grasslands are burning all over because of Pooka's flames. Pooka! If we don't do something, it'll all end up a wasteland. There's a possibility that the fires will reach the dragon carriage Melty is in. This group's collective power is nothing to scoff at. They definitely give Wolf and Pooka a run for their money. But that's only if they can focus on holding those two off.
消化と足止めに戦力を分けないとならねえのは正直かなりつれえな。
If we have to split our resources between dealing with the fire and stopping them, it's going to be tough.
ですが、このまま燃え盛る炎を放っておくわけにもいきません。
But we cannot simply ignore those fires.
炎もそうだが煙も問題だ。
The smoke will be an issue as well.
メルティ様の手術はきれいな空気の中でないと続けることは困難だろう。
It'll be difficult to continue the surgery without fresh air.
純生霊たちの力である程度は食い止められるかもしれないが、それにも限界がある。
The quasi-spirits may be able to slow them down to a degree, but only for a short while.
確かにな。
Right. In a fire, the smoke can be as scarier than the actual flames. I remember hearing that most fire-related deaths are caused by carbon monoxide poisoning. Not to mention that they're operating on Mellie's throat right now. We should definitely keep that smoke away from her.
ちなみに僕なら消化できるかもしれないけど、今の状況だと難しいかな。
I may be able to put out the fires, but it's a bit rough for me to deal with right now.
もう少し明るい時間だったらよかったんだけど、すでにちょっと眠いし。
It would have been better if it was early in the day, but now I'm feeling a bit sleepy. Oh my gosh, Puck, come on, you're a spirit. We need your spirit powers.
いざって時にリアを守れなくなったら、スバルだって嫌でしょ？
You wouldn't want me to be incapable of protecting Leah if she's ever in any danger, right?
当たり前だ。パクはエミリア団専任で頼むよ。
Of course not. Just make sure Millie's safe, Puck.
大精霊様ほどではないですが、水魔法が使えるので、僕なら消化ができると思います。
I might not be as adept as the Great Spirit, but I can put fires out with my water magic. Nice! Hetero, you've got water powers?
平太郎なら消化にうってつけや。
Yes, Hetero would be perfect for that.
平太郎なら火消せる。消化に向いてる。
Yeah, Hetero can be a firefighter.
頼めるか？
Would you mind? What? He just offered.
もちろんです。
Not at all. Alright, well let's go ahead and end here and we'll see what happens in the next episode. See if they can hold back Pooka and Wolf. And maybe get Wolf out of there. I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be epic. So you're not going to want to miss it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you're notified when I post the next episode of ReZero. I think we're getting to the end too. Oh my gosh, it's getting so intense. Alright, see you soon. Bye!